Hey, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first video watching, my name is Corey. I'm the founder of Vantage, an agency that works with real estate clients across the US for the last 6 years. And in these videos, I like to give away free value, tips, tricks, anything that I can give away that you guys can learn from and implement into your marketing and your business. These videos, even though I work with real estate agents, these work across all different clients. And in this video, I want to show some tips I have when it comes to landing pages. I got some comments on the funnel setup on what some tips are that I would have when you're building your landing page and what can increase your conversion rate. So we're in GoHighLevel as usual, my favorite platform. We build everything in this. We use this for all of our clients. Highly recommend it. If you want a free trial, you can use the link below. I got a comment last time that was saying something like everyone is a GoHighLevel affiliate. I just think the platform is great. I think that's why a lot of people use it. Clients that we don't even work with are starting to use it. So it is just a popular platform. It works really well. So if you want to use it, you can get a free trial. If you don't want to use the affiliate link, you can just sign up on the website. I don't think it's a big deal. I think this hate towards people using affiliate links is kind of strange. So use the link, don't use the link, but GoHighLevel is what we're building on. So if you want to follow along, I'm going to show a page that I built yesterday. I actually recorded a video yesterday, but the audio just didn't work for some reason. So instead, I'm going to go through each step of what I did and explain why I set it up that way. This will actually probably save time, as the video yesterday was around 50 minutes long. If you do want longer videos, comment down below. I'll definitely create longer videos, but I think a sweet spot is kind of 15 to 20 minutes. That's what I'm aiming for with these videos. So let's edit the landing page and we can get started. So this was set up using the template. I'll actually go back and show you how you can get yourself a template. So once you're on GoHighLevel, you have all of your options on the left. On the left, you'll have an option just here called sites. You can click in. It will bring you to this page. You have your funnels, your websites, your stores, webinars, all different options. As I said, there's a lot of different features. What we want to use is the funnel section. We want to create a new funnel. Templates. So blank means obviously you're creating it from scratch. Templates I highly recommend using. There's templates for all different industries. As I said, I would be in real estate. So if I put in real estate, if I spell it correctly, we have all different options. We have real estate consulting, we have real estate design, and more often than not, you can just take one of these templates, edit a small bit, and you have a complete landing page for your company. We've actually used a bunch of these for our clients and we just rebrand them. It saves a lot of time. It gets clients up and running faster. And realistically, if you rebrand it in the right way, it can look very custom. It can look like you've created it from scratch. So yesterday I started with the sell real estate template. If you preview it, it usually is pretty broken when you preview, so it's pretty squashed. Gives you a quick overview of how it would look. And if you wanted to use this, you would just hit continue. So let's say I hit continue, I would have the template like I did yesterday, and all I did was start to design the landing page. So let's go into edit the page itself, let it load. Now, if you've ever used Elementor on WordPress, which is the most popular website builder on WordPress, it's pretty drag and drop. It's probably one of the best website builders I've ever used. GoHighLevel isn't on that same level. Since GoHighLevel has a lot of different features, I think it's very good at different things, but it's not the best at anything. So it doesn't have the best forms, it doesn't have the best surveys, it doesn't have the best landing pages, but I think when it all works together, it works really well. So taking a look at this, the template or the builder itself, it is very easy to use. It is drag and drop, so we can move stuff around by clicking and dragging. We can add elements on the top left. We can click the plus sign. We have headlines, bullet lists. And if I want to add one, I just have to drag it across and drop it in. And we can click on stuff and edit it really easy. Now, if you want to change the colors or the layout of those items that we're adding, it's on the right-hand side. So always remember, on the left, you're adding stuff. On the right, you're adjusting or editing. So if we want to make the text white, we can come down, we can change the color to white, and then maybe the icon for your business, you want the icons to be blue. So now we have white text and we have a blue icon. We could move that down, and that kind of gives you a quick overview of how to drag and drop stuff in. Now, when it comes to your landing page, the advice I would have, and working with a client last week, we just onboarded a new client. Something that I noticed that they were doing is they were using their current website as a landing page. The issue you have when you're using your current website is you have a big navigation bar at the top. So the issue when you have a navigation bar is people, when they come to your website, if you're using it as a landing page, you're going to lose a lot of traffic that's clicking around, they're browsing, they're checking your about page, your contact page, your info. Once they start doing that, you're losing their attention. They're not going to fill in your form. So I always recommend getting rid of the navigation bar completely. Add your logo on the top. You can resize it. This is a stock free, a royalty free logo that I added yesterday, but we can resize it on the right hand side. I think that looks a bit better. Maybe the text is too big. We can bring it down on the right hand side. And what I want you to remember when you're building this is don't be afraid to click around. Don't be afraid to change settings. I think when you first start using a website builder, it's very daunting. You don't know what to click on. Always click around, mess around with stuff. You can always duplicate or save, or you can undo your mistakes. So click around, have fun with it, kind of make changes that you think would work. Now, when it comes to the heading section, we've removed the nav bar. That makes it so people can't move away, and in a sense, they're kind of trapped in the landing page, so you have their attention. Make sure that your heading is what the business is. So what is your main offer? If your main offer is a landing page where people can get, let's do 5k off your initial payment, let's say something like that, you'd probably have a better offer than me to come up with on the spot. But 5,000 euro off your initial payment, that would be your headline offer. So that's what people can expect. You want to have the form as the first thing people see. You want to collect that information as soon as possible. If you're sending traffic from a YouTube ad, or maybe it's a Google ad, or maybe it's a Meta ad, you would have already shown them the offer, the messaging, they would have seen the image. So they're already coming across expecting to give their information. So you don't need to give a lot more information for the majority of people. Now, some people are different and will need more information, and I'll get into that very soon. But below, add some more information. What is it exactly people can expect? We help buyers secure property in under 7 days using a proven system. Complete the form below for a free consultation. Now, what I did was I added buttons. I add buttons across all of the pages. Anywhere that you've kind of proven your offer and you've grabbed attention, I recommend adding a button. So we have a button. What I've set it to on the right hand side is to open the pop-up, and I'll show you the pop-up soon. But as we scroll down, this template I think had around 10 sections. I've brought it down to closer to 5 or 4, I think. You don't need that many sections on a landing page. You don't want to have a bunch of information over complicating the page. What you want to do is you want to give, and this is what I would use these sections for, reinforce your offer. So reinforce the value, reinforce what you're doing. If you're looking for buyer leads, reinforce why somebody should be looking to buy a property with you. If you're looking for seller leads, reinforce why people should sell their property to you or allow you to sell their property. So you need to reinforce that. Every time you do, have a button that allows them to fill in the form. So we come down again. We have all of the options. We have more information, more reinforcement. Again, add a button, reinforce that reason to fill in the form. If we come down again, more information, button, more information, button. The most important things I would have on a landing page is your header section with the form. I would have information, so more information about the offer. This would kind of be optional. You can have more information. Now, what I would recommend is having a testimonial section. So social proof, showing reviews, showing why people should trust you. And then frequently asked questions is your most important. So having frequently asked questions that maybe something that lands on this page, it's something they're thinking about. They can come down, they can read through it, and they'll get their answer from the page. That's going to allow people to fill in the form and kind of trust you a lot more and not have any doubts on what the offer is. So make sure frequently ask, testimonials, social proof, and have a really easy to use header. Now, once we have that built, and as I said, click around, edit this as much as possible, edit it to your business's colors. So maybe the color scheme for this company is blue. Maybe it's the green that we had, the lighter green. Maybe it's green, like a lighter green again, purple. We can change all of the colors. You can change the text. Kind of go in and just mess around with this. Get yourself a coffee and just go at it. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of building and editing pages. You'll be able to build a landing page in no time. And hopefully these videos and the videos on the channel help. So if they do help, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, if I can say it, because I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. Pretty small goal, but it's something that I want to get towards at the end of the year. So I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. So we have all of that built. We have the landing page. We have all of the sections. Now, the most important part, one of the most important parts would be your survey. So we have the survey that I built yesterday. Let's go into edit the survey and show you what I've kind of built out. Let's wait for it to load. So here we have a survey. We have a question. When are you looking to purchase property? So this is for people. We're looking for buyer leads at the moment. If you're in a different industry, you can add questions in the top left. So you can add the pre-filled ones. So these are not pre-filled, but the ones that the platform already has. So you have single text line, multi-line, and you simply drag and drop. You can rename them. You can make them required. Now, if you're building out a survey, I always recommend having the questions as required, unless you're doing conditional formatting, which means if somebody answers a specific question, you're sending them to a different question. And that's a video that I'm going to make pretty soon, is explaining conditional formatting on Meta and on your forms and on your website, as I think a lot of people are getting confused when it comes to that. But add your questions, ask what you need. Now, it's going to come down to your business's goal, how many questions you need on your landing page. I recommend if you're looking for volume, just ask one question, then get the contact information. You can nurture the leads using GoHighLevel. If you're looking to filter out all your time waster leads, as many leads as possible, and just get the high quality leads, this is going to increase your cost per lead, but maybe it's more valuable for your conversion. So when it comes to that, I would recommend asking around 5 questions. Anything above that, you're getting into a territory where the form becomes too long and people won't really want to fill it in. And the reason that we use surveys over forms is it's a lot easier for somebody to fill in a survey. If they fill in the first question and then they go to the second question, they're more likely to go to the very end of a survey. If you serve them a form on the first page, they see a big form, they're not really going to continue through the whole form because they can see the questions you're going to ask. So that's very daunting if they're looking at a page with 10 questions, your initial 5, and then you're asking first name, last name, full address, zip code. That's a lot of questions to ask in one go. I would use a survey for that reason, and we've seen higher conversion rate using a survey. So use your survey, build it out, ask as many questions as you want. Now, if we go back to the landing page, we'll see we have our survey added in. That was simply dragged from the left-hand side. So you can type in survey for the element, drop it in. It will show up like this. Select your survey on the right-hand side. And now with the survey itself, you want to make sure that the settings are set to, if I go to the options, what you want to do is on the submit, you want to send them to your thank you page. So on submit, open URL, yourcompany.com/thank you. So they will go to your thank you page. Now, this is our landing page done. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple for somebody that joins. We could change the offer to work with the best homebuyer company in all of Texas. Say that was our headline. So we have a good headline, we have a survey, we explain what the offer is, we have our buttons, drag and drop. You can mess around with this, add as many pictures that prove what you do. If you have a picture of yourself, it will work better. If you can show your team, it will work better. Anything that can build up trust with a landing page is very important. So now that we have that finished, we can save. We can preview. Now we can see exactly what the page looks like. So it looks a lot better on the preview when it's not squashed. And we can see all of our information. Now, if we go back to the page, if you want to check what it looks like on mobile, you can click here. Now, when you first check this, it's going to be very squished. You might have sections that are carried across from the desktop page. What you want to do is you want to go in, and all of the changes you make while you're in the mobile setting will only work on mobile. So you'll only edit the mobile settings. So be sure to make all of the text smaller, make all of the buttons smaller, make sure stuff fits. If I had more time, I would spend it going through maybe fixing this. I can see that this is a duplicate. You can delete sections, you can add more sections. And as I said, just take your time, don't get overwhelmed, and just go through and edit the sections one by one. So on here, we actually have the testimonial page. Very important. It's probably one of the most important sections you could have, that and the frequently asked, as I said. So that's the landing page done. So if we go back now, we've saved it. We can go to our thank you page. And now to create your thank you page, all you need to do is on your landing page, clone on the bottom right hand side. So you want to click clone. On the left, you have clone step in this funnel, which will duplicate it in the funnel that you're working in. And then you'll have a page called landing page copy. To rename it, go to publishing, change the name here. I've changed it to thank you page, and make sure that your step URL matches the survey submit. So that should be /thank you. That means when you connect your domain, the thank you page is going to show up on yourcompany.com/thank you. So very important to set that up. We can hit update. Let's go back to our overview. and we'll go to edit, and I'll show you the difference that we have on the thank you page. So on the thank you page, what I did was I removed a lot of sections that we don't need. On this section, what I recommend is adding a explanation of what they can expect if they book in for a call. So the difference here is we removed the survey and instead we've added a calendar. So that allows you to, you've already captured the lead. So now you're nurturing the lead in the background using phone calls, SMS, email. You've already captured the lead. Now the best step that you could do is book them in for a call. So that's going to bring the intent from a lower quality lead to if somebody's booking a call, they're very interested in what you do and they're looking to work with you. So that would be what we're trying to do on the thank you page, is saying thank you for the information, but now you can also book in at a time that works for you and schedule a call. So you want to add your calendar. As I said, you just drag and drop, select the calendar that you have. For this one, I've already selected the default schedule appointment. That's on the real estate template on a snapshot on GoHighLevel. So we have our calendar now. We have a thank you. A member of our team will contact you, or you can book yourself in for a call with us below. They can click through, they can go through your calendar, they can choose a day that works or a time that works for them. Now, as I said, you want to reinforce what happens on the call. What should they expect? Do they need to bring a pen and paper? Do they need to bring documents? Do they need to bring any information? Make sure you explain that so if they're curious, they can scroll down, get that information, and then they can book back in. Now, you can add your frequently asked questions. And something you could also do is you could add a button. If you had more sections and you added a button, I'll show you what I would do. So we want to drag this down. Let's put it even lower. So my idea with this would be if we put this on the left and let's change it to the color of the team. Let's go down. What I would actually do is I would add a schedule your call now. And what we want to do with that is we want to link it to an element. And what we want it to scroll to is the calendar. And it's really easy to do this. It's going to show you, it's going to highlight the section that you're looking at. So we want to select the calendar. Now that's going to scroll back to the calendar every time somebody clicks it. Let's duplicate it and do the same process as the landing page. Give them the option to schedule that if they scroll down. So if you wanted, the padding on this looks okay. Now padding is kind of the spacing from a different element. It's on the right hand side. This one, it's too close. So what we want to do is go to animation. We want to go to general, scroll down. You'll see the padding is 20%. Let's put it to, we actually want to change the margin. So that's the distance. The padding is the button itself. The margin is the distance. So let's change that to 40. And I think that looks better. I think that's spaced out a bit more. 20 would be the same as down here. So let's actually just make it a match. So now we have our thank you page. So somebody comes to your landing page, they see what your offer is, they fill in all the information. Now they're sent to the thank you page. The next step would be hopefully they book in for a call. And now you're going to be following up using your automation. So you're going to be sending SMS, you're going to be sending email, but leads from this. So on average, our clients can generate 20 leads. 2 or 3 could book in for a call. Those leads are always the best ones. The rest you will need to follow up with and book them in for a call manually. So having this option and having the calendar is the best setup that you can have on your thank you page. Another option would be having a middle. So you could have a scheduling page, and once they've actually scheduled their call, then it goes to your thank you page. And on your thank you page, you can make a video. This is what we're doing with a lot of clients. You can make a talking head video where you just explain, thank you so much for booking in. My name is Corey. I'm from Vantage. On the call, you can expect us to go through your marketing. We'll go through all of the packages that we offer, see what we can do to work with your business to make it work better and get you the best results possible, and see what you've done in the past. So you can tell I've done that a lot of times because I do it with clients. But your clients or yourself on your landing page, create a simple video. It should be 1 minute long, and that would be on your thank you page instead. And in the middle would be this page, which is called your scheduling page. So hopefully that makes sense. But now we've created a really nice thank you page. We'll hit save. That's saved. Let's preview. So now we have a thank you. We have a really nice background picture. We have the calendar. I can book myself in. Let's select 3:30. I can fill it in. If I scroll down, I get more information. We have the pop-up. Now maybe when I scroll down, I want to book in. As we set with the buttons, as soon as somebody clicks, they'll go back up to your calendar and they can book themselves in. So that's kind of the full process for a simple landing page and bringing them to your thank you page. This is kind of a no-brainer. I feel like don't just do your landing page. Make sure you have a thank you page, or make sure you're sending people to schedule in for a call. Hopefully that kind of gave enough information in this video. If there was anything I missed or anything you'd want me to go more in depth on, maybe the calendar, maybe the survey, I'm going to be creating more videos consistently. I hope so anyways. I keep saying that, but it's hard to kind of make the time to do it while running the agency. But I see the importance in this. We've landed clients from using YouTube, and I just enjoy providing value. So if you are looking forward to more videos, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, hoping to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, I appreciate if you can comment. If you have questions, I love to engage with people in the comments. I got some really good ones on the last video that I like giving back kind of feedback, helping people out. Even if you think it's a problem that's kind of too small, I'm happy to help in the comments. So again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll check out the next video.